Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for Interleague Baseball. First pitch from Josh Doney in for a strike, throwing to Kyle Doney. Interleague Baseball, the Catholic League, St. John's Prep, Hazard Central League, St. Mary's. Coach Latat ahead of Prep. Derek Dana in charge of St. Mary's. Both teams on their way to the tournament. St. John's Prep, as usual, honoring their great grad who passed away disastrously, young Mr. Freitas. If you happen to catch the players up close, they're all wearing number 3 in honor of Freitas. Hit foul. St. John's Prep is 8-7, the number 12 seed. They're playing well now. They started off very slow. They lost like 3 games. They had 39 outs and they had 31 of them were strikeouts. They got no hit in 2 different games. And then they come back, and those 3 teams they lost to, they beat them and turned their season around. So they started out very slowly, but they've really picked it up. And that was Gavin Gold, the left fielder, drawing a walk to lead off the ball game. Cam LaGrassa, the third baseman, will be the hitter.
Now batting third baseman number 8, Cam LaGrassa.
St. Mary's started the season out 11-0. They had 2 hiccups. They lost 2 in a row. They're back on a 3-game winning streak. They're 14-2. They're ranked number 3 in Division 3. And the girls, after starting 0-2, have gone on a long winning streak, and they're number 1 in Division 3. And that hits them. So a walk and a hit batsman starts the ball game. Will Shaheen, the shortstop, is the hitter. So 2 on with nobody out. Tony on the mound has got 5 wins, got at least 3 saves. So he's involved in half. He gives up the base hit. Jumping on the first pitch, Shaheen. So the walk and the hit batsman hurt. As the Preppers grabbed a 1-0 lead, and you still have 2-1 and nobody out for Aiden Driscoll, the DH. We have Aiden Driscoll, the DH for the Prep. And we had Jaden Driscoll, the second baseman for St. Mary's. In for a strike. Hit slowly. They're going to have 1 player. That's at first base. It's not a sacrifice, but it works the same. So second and third. With 1 out. Nick Limbo, the center fielder, is the hitter. So it moved the 2 runners up. St. Mary's will bring the infield in. Chop foul went off his foot in the batter's box. So it's Josh Toney on the mound. throwing to Kyle Doney behind the plate. They've been together for a while. I keep mentioning every time I do this, I did them when he played in the Gallant Little League tournament in Salem. And in the City Series in Lynn. Good pitch for a strike. Pep looking for a base hit to extend the lead. Doney looking for one more strike, a big strikeout. Up and away for a ball. This is Prep Division 1, St. Mary's Division 3. Breaks down and in for a ball. Evens the count at 2. So the 2-2 pitch up and coming. Hit foul off to the right side. The lights have been on for a while here. Another great day at the ballpark for baseball. Swing and a miss. That's a big out. This probably, I can't say probably, this is the worst baseball season I have ever been involved in. I've been involved in a few. We haven't had two, I'm not talking good days. We haven't had two mediocre days back to back all year. Hit foul back. Only took a little bit of time. Christian McCarthy, the second baseman, asked for time. Good pitch on the corner for a strike. Looked like he took something off the curveball. And it's 0-2. Hit the second base. Driscoll will make the play. So St. Mary's gets out of it fairly cheap. A walk and a hit batsman starting the game cost him dearly as Prep took advantage. And Brandon Hurley will take the mound, and before he throws a pitch, he's got a 1-0 lead as the Prep scores on the big RBI hit by Shaheen. St. Mary's without one of their premier players. Michael Domena was not in the lineup. So we got two lefties going. Brandon Hurley for the Prep. He'll be throwing to Jack Growney, the catcher. For St. Mary's, it'll be Devin Duval, the center fielder, leading off. Batting second, playing second, Jaden Driscoll. Third baseman, Jared Payon, will bat third. The DH, Jake Peterson, hitting for the shortstop. Braden Crawford will hit fourth. Batting fifth and playing left field, Isaiah Weston. Catching and batting sixth, Kyle Doney. The first baseman, Shea Newhall, will hit number 7. Batting eighth and playing right field, Maxwell Parent. And bring up the tail end of the batting order. Pitching and batting ninth is Josh Doney. So Duvall is in a rare leadoff spot. This is usually Domeno. So Hurley will get to throw his first pitch to Devin Duvall. And it's in for a strike.
Kevin Duvall.
Up and away for a ball. Swing and a miss. A decent little crowd for a late start on a Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock. Swing and a miss.
No better than second baseman, number 17, Jaden Driscoll.
Jaden Driscoll, I always mentioned, had a pretty good hockey season as a defenseman. Helped his team make the tournament. Wide for a ball. Drops in for a strike. On the inside corner again. That had a little bit of mustard on it. That's a perfect pitch. Even if Driscoll hits that, he's not going to do anything with it in on the hands.
Oh, yeah? I didn't do anything.
High for a ball. Evens the count at 2.
I didn't do anything.
Hard to believe we're in the last week
I never stayed before the
of the season, the regular season. Down and in for a ball. This being Sunday. The weekend coming up. Friday will be the Mullins tournament. Saturday, Friday and Saturday. Holland tournament will be Saturday and Sunday. Hit in the air. Catcher out in front, and the catcher takes it away from the pitcher, making the one-handed catch. Pitcher was looking for it. Catcher stepped in front. Groney took it away. 2 up, 2 down for Jared Payon.
Number 13, Jared Payon.
Again, it seems funny to see nothing at Manning Field. Well, that's happened a few times this year. Up and away for a ball. Hit the second base. Easy play for McCarthy over to DiFilippo, the first baseman. A 1-2-3 inning for Hurley and the Prep. So we played an inning in this interleague battle. Prep 1, St. Mary's nothing. Christian Rosa, the right fielder. Leads it off as the bottom 3 in the order for the Prep. Hit the second base. Smooth play by Jaden Driscoll. One up, one down. Jack DiFilippo, the first baseman, is the hitter. Way wide for a ball. Good pitch on the corner for a strike. Hit in the right field for a base hit. Went the other way with it. So the Prep has a base runner with one out.
Ready to catcher, Jack Brown.
Jack Groney, the catcher, with the top of the order on deck. Tony had retired 4 in a row after giving up the run. Curveball on the outside corner, good pitch. Slices it foul down that grassy knoll behind first base. We mentioned Daniel Letard has the Prep Ruskies, his faithful backup. We mentioned Derek Dana, his longtime companion, both as a player and coach. Timmy Fowler. High and tight for a ball. High for a ball. This is a young St. Mary's team. The entire infield pitcher catcher are back next year. Hitting it foul again down that grassy knoll. They only have 4 seniors. Two of them are fairly regular players. Hit foul again. Parent out in right field is a freshman. Center fielder Duval is a sophomore. Hit up the middle for a base hit. So back-to-back hits by the 8th and 9th hitters. And the Prep again with a threat. First and second. Gavin Gold, the left fielder, walked and scored the run. Led off the ball game with the walk and scored the run. That's given the Prep the lead, and now Derek Dana's going out to talk to his pitcher. So the only senior on the field is Isaiah Weston, the left fielder. And you got the other pitchers like Jake Peterson, Jack Zimmerman, Shane Newhall. Jason Avery, all underclassmen. So Prep with a rally again, 2-1, 1 out. Hit foul off the screen. Prep player made a nice catch off the screen. Looked like it might hit somebody in the head. He reached up and picked it. Hit foul past third base. Didn't miss by much. Tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. Took a good look at that one. Strike 3 call. Good pitch on the corner. Second strikeout for Domi.
Batting the third baseman, Cam Nebraska.
Cam LaGrassa got hit by a pitch, and it helped. It extended the first inning. Moved Gold over to second. He scored on the base hit by Shaheen. Shaheen, who's up next. Pitch is fouled off. Off to the left side. Prep has brought a few fans. St. Mary's has brought a few fans. People still coming in. Nice to see. Good little crowd. Popped up. Donnie with a long run trying to get there. It goes up off the top of St. Mary's dugout out of play. Payon, Jared Payon, and Kyle Donnie both giving chase. And the count goes 0-2. I mentioned the only senior on the field. Isaiah Weston out in the left field. They got an outfielder in the wings waiting. Rowan Merriman, outstanding athlete, very good basketball player. High and away for a ball. So they're doing very well this year. And they'll be very difficult to beat next year as well. Swing and a miss on the curveball. So he gives up the 2 base hits, but then he retires the next 2 on strikeouts. So the Prep threatens. I mentioned the fact that the season's coming to a close. I mentioned this coming Friday the first game will be Swampscott and St. Mary's kicking off the Mullins tournament. And then for the 3rd time this year, English will play classical. Consolation game will be at 1, championship game will be at 4. And the same 4 teams. Swampscott, St. Mary's, English, and classical will be playing in the Holland tournament. That will be Saturday at 4 and 6 at the Grace Regato Field at the Babe Ruth Complex. And then Sunday, 11 and 1. And That will be the end of the regular season. Hard to believe. It comes and goes very quickly. I'm still wondering where the football soccer season went. And we got through basketball and hockey. Jake Peterson, DH, hitting for the shortstop, Braden Crawford.
Leading off for St. Mary's is designated hitter number 25, Jake Peterson.
Very good football player. And one of those pitchers I talked about that do a very good job on the mound. On the corner for a strike. Braden Hurley starting his second inning of work. On the corner again, quickly 0-2. That was almost by a last second swing. Went the other way with it, bounced it to the second baseman. I look out over the right field fence way up on the top of the hill. I look and I say there's a big missing piece out there that's been missing for a while. It was a big part of the city of Lynn, especially the sports in the city of Lynn. Buzzy Barton. We lost him a while ago, a very good friend to a lot of people, especially the entire city of Lynn. He used to sit up on that hill where he could smoke a cigar and watch the games. He was a huge supporter of all the athletics in the city. Football, basketball, baseball. Hit in the air to center field. Starting back, had to come on. Nick Limbo started to go back on it. All of a sudden he had to go get it. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Doney, the catcher, is the hitter. Younger member of the Doney family. He's a sophomore. Josh is a junior. Does an outstanding job behind the plate. High for a ball. Hit foul to the screen. He reached for that one. As 1-2. Call, third strike. So Hurley, perfect through 2. He ties the first 6. And the run in the first inning is the difference. 1-0 to Prep over St. Mary's after 2. Middle of the order for the Prep. 3, 4, and 5 as we start the third inning. Will Shaheen is the difference in the game. After a walk and a hit batsman, he lined a single in the left field, knocking in the run. That's the difference in the game. In for a strike. Down away for a ball. St. Mary's with their number 3 ranking would probably get 1 or 2 home games in the state tournament. Big hop to Driscoll. Makes the play to Newhall. They get Shaheen. played 2 1/3 innings. Driscoll's already made 4 plays. Aiden Driscoll grounded to Jaden Driscoll. Back in the first inning. Down the way for a ball. Hit to the first baseman, Newhall. Flips it to Doney covering. 2 lefties make the out. The play goes 3-1. Good hustle by Josh Doney getting over to cover first. Nick Limbo struck out swinging in the first inning. Popped up right to the first baseman. So the first 1, 2, 3 inning for Doney. First inning he didn't get a strikeout. St. Mary's, it'll be the bottom 3 in the order, 7, 8, and 9. I don't know, unless it falls conveniently, I would assume that other than the St. Mary's boys and St. Mary's girls, all the other teams will be on the road. And on the road means on the road. Glasgow certainly knows that, having a soccer team and traveling to Cape Cod, Lintec, having a football team go to over 3-hour bus ride to play a football game. One team going to the Cape, taking a boat across the island to play a volleyball game, come back home. Another team going to the edge of New York City to play a tournament game. So the other Lynn teams could be going here, there, and everywhere. Jay Newhall, the first baseman, lefty against lefty. That good curveball drops in, took something off, dropped it right over the plate for strike 1. And he did it again. Quickly 0-2. Shea part of the very large Newhall family that do such great stuff in the city. Not just at St. Mary's, but Wyoming Little League as well. Newhall hits it to Driscoll at second. 1 up, 1 down. That's his third play. Both Driscolls having a busy night. Maxwell Parent. He's only a freshman. Chase that pitch was down the dirt. It bounces all the way to the St. Mary's dugout. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Two up, 2 down. He's got a strikeout in an inning. That's his third. Josh Doney, the pitcher, is the hitter. Again, lefty against lefty. That one bounces in front of home plate. Popped up. Third base in foul territory. Cam LaGrassa makes the play. Another 1-2-3 inning. 9 in a row. Retired by Hurley. We played 3 in this interleague battle. The 1 run in the first for the Prep is the difference. Prep 1. St. Mary's nothing going into the 4th. Christian McCarthy, the second baseman. Bounced out second to first. His one trip. Missing wide for a ball. Hit the shot. Bobbled. Can't make the play. He threw it away, but good backup by the catcher, Kyle Doney. So the Prep will get the leadoff hitter on. Doney had retired 5 in a row before McCarthy reaches on the error. Christian Rosa, bounce second to first. Payon scooting in at third, expecting a bunt. That's not the good move over the first. That's we hope you think that's the good move. So you get a little further off, and we can maybe pick you off. A little quicker that time. Wow, that was very close. That was very close. That was the good move. In for a strike. Nice pitch on the corner. They picked him off. They kept going. They finally got what they wanted. Somebody yelled from the stands a balk. I don't know how it can be a balk if he threw it over. Hit. And how big is the pickoff now as he drills a single in the right center field? So the pickoff is huge now.
The first baseman, Jack DiFilippo.
Jack DiFilippo, the first baseman. Singles his one trip. He lined a single into right field. made it as far as second base. And Tony struck out the next two hitters. In first strike, right at the letters with the curveball. Curveball, nice pitch on the outside corner. 0-2. Tony steps off. DiFilippo stepped out. Nice block by Newhall on the pitch, on the throw down in the turf. The runner got back easily. He had to block the throw from Doney. 1-2 the count to the prep first baseman. This is going to be a fairly yearly event. St. Mary's against Prep in baseball. They played them in basketball. So it's nice they can get together. Next door neighbors. Hit back to Doney. It's dropped at second base. Another error. Instead of a possible double play, they don't get an out. And once again, the Prep have two base runners. The only third inning when Doney got 1, 2, 3, they didn't have a base runner, but first, the second, now the fourth, they have 2-1. Jack Roney, the catcher, got a base hit. Hit it right up the middle. He slaps it down into that grassy knoll behind first base. So the Prep with another threat. Curveball, Budge, the outside corner. Good pitch. 0-2. Top of the order, Gavin Gold on deck. Time called. High for a ball. In fairness to Crawford at shortstop, Michael Domeno, probably the best player that St. Mary's has. He's having a great year. They got a few. Punch foul down the first baseline. Domeno, I don't know if he's sick. Crawford is only a sophomore, and Domeno is the shortstop, and he's right up the top of the best players at St. Mary's, and not being here hurts. Swing and a miss. Another big out. So he gets back with his strikeouts, he got one in the first, two in the second, didn't get one in the third, but he makes up for it with a big one here. And now Gavin Gold, he's the difference in the game. He drew a walk leading off the game, went to second on a hit batsman, scored on a base hit, and that's the difference right now. 1-0 to Prep. Last time up, he was called out on strikes. Infield for St. Mary's is playing deep. They're not holding the runner at first or second. High and tight for a ball. Down and in for a ball. It's a good test for St. Mary's getting ready for the state tournament, playing a very good Division I team. They're not going to face many teams like this in Division III. Just missing outside. Count goes 3-0. In for a strike. Prep bought an army. No room in the dugout. They're spilling out all over the place. I think they brought the football team. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count goes full. The payoff pitch. Get him back. He was down 3-0. Comes back and gets him. So the Prep, a threat to hit, a couple of errors. Doney takes care of it with 2 big strikeouts. He's got 5 strikeouts. We played half the ball game. Still 1-0 to Prep over St. Mary's, and it'll be the top of the order for the Spartans as we start the bottom of the 4th inning, looking for their first base runner. But Brett threatens again, and the 2 errors go by the boards. They're meaningless as they're left on. That pickoff by Doney was huge. They wound up with 2 on, and one other would have been 3 on with nobody out. Devin Duval, Jaden Driscoll, Jared Payon, the 3 scheduled hitters.
Center fielder number 6, Devin Duval.
Indiana up 15 to 4 minutes left.
Swing and a miss. Duval struck out swinging in the first inning. Hit foul back up in the seats. Credit the fans that are here. This is a cold day here at Fraser Field, as it has been virtually the entire baseball season. It's been horrible. Football season was better than this. Line shot, got out in front enough, just pulled it foul. Halfway down the line, hook foul. Jammed him and he fouls it again. Off to the left side. Count stays 0-2. Low for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball drops in. What a nice pitch. Took something off and floated it in.
Now that is second baseman number 17, Jaden Driscoll.
Fourth strikeout. For Hurley. Hit to short. Quickly, 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down. Jared Payon grounded out second to first. Driscoll hit it well, hit it right at the shortstop. Hangs high for a ball. Down and in for a ball. I mentioned the one senior for St. Mary's in the outfield. I said they had an outfield in the wings. They have another outfield in the wings. Nate Cotone, who's a sophomore, who's a very good player as well. So you got a lot of young kids. Swing and a miss. So Derek Dana, the coach, is an envy of a lot of the high school coaches around with what he has. Chop, third baseman cuts it off, makes the play. Another 1-2-3 inning. 12 up and 12 down for Hurley through 4 innings. And at the end of 4, it's still the Prep 1, St. Mary's nothing. Cam LaGrasso got hit by a pitch and struck out swinging. Takes the pitch for a strike. That hit batsman was big because it moved the walk ahead of him over to second base, and the runner scored on a base hit. And that's where we are, 1-0 as we start the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Good curveball by Doney. Hits it foul out of play. Swing and a miss. He gets him. Will Shaheen singled, knocking in the 1 run. Last time up, he grounded out second to first. High for a ball. Missing wide for a ball. In for a strike. I don't think Shaheen agreed with that call. He thought it was high. Curveball hangs outside. 3-1 the count. Chop to second base. Driscoll with the play again.
Designated hitter, Aiden Driscoll.
5 plays for Driscoll at second base. Aiden Driscoll, the DH, hitting for the pitcher Hurley, has grounded a second, bounced it to Newhall, who flipped it to Doney for the out. The play goes 3-1. Reaching for a ball. A few more people floating in. Good sized crowd here. Nice to see. In this ice cold weather, I feel like I'm at the rink for a hockey game. The 1-1 pitch up and coming. Curveball drops in for a strike. Good pitch by Doney. Hit foul down the left side. Went the other way with it. Right on the nose, hit it right to Driscoll. He'll make a 6th play. Second 1-2-3 inning for Doney.
Still 1-0 crowd.
6 strikeouts. The 2 hiccups by Doney. The leadoff walk followed by a hit batsman that allowed Shaheen Single to knock in the 1 run. Otherwise, both teams would be looking to put something on the board. Six plays at second base by Jaden Driscoll. For St. Mary's, it'll be the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. As Hurley will start his 5th inning of work. Holding on to that 1-0 cushion. Jake Peterson, Isaiah Weston, Kyle Doney, the 3 scheduled hitters. Peterson bounced out second to first. He's the DH. He's hitting for the shortstop, Braden Crawford. Mentioned he had a very good football season. Helped St. Mary's make the state tournament. With a young team, they should be very good this coming year. On the corner for a strike. Looked like he took something off. Down it in for a ball. Dane Leotard, the head coach of Prep, I spoke to him. He's a good friend. Spoke to him before the game. He said, we're getting ready. We know every time we come here, it's a barn burner. Hit the deep shot. St. Mary's finally gets a base runner and a base hit. Peterson with the hit, first base runner for St. Mary's. Micah Hashikawa running at first base. Isaiah Weston, let's see if they play small ball. Prep is cheating a little bit at third. Squares to bunt, fouls it to the screen. Hopped it over. DiFilippo had to pick that one off the turf. Just a little lob. Takes the pitch for a ball. Third baseman LaGrasso almost could have shook hands with Weston. He was that close charging. They picked him off at first base. So both pitchers have picked runners off at first. So they get their first hit and it's picked off. Hit the shot. Big hop. Rifle of an arm by Shaheen. Two outs. Caldoni was called out on strikes his one trip. Swing and a miss. Hit foul to the screen. Quickly 0-2. They'll tag Doney. First baseman unassisted. So Hurley gives up his first base hit of the game. First base run for St. Mary's. He picks him off. And through 5 innings, just about perfect. He's only faced 15 hitters through 5 innings to pick off at first. And it's still 1-0 to Prep over St. Mary's going into the 6th. 5, 6, and 7 for the Prep as we start the 6th inning. Nick Limbo, the center fielder, is struck out and popped to first. Just a little lazy pop fly right to the first baseman, Newhall. So both pitchers have picked runners off at first base. Hurley, his pickoff was the only hitter that reached for St. Mary's with an infield hit. Picked him off. He's faced the minimum 15 through 5 innings. Tried to check his swing, fouled it to the backstop. If St. Mary's could come back and win this game, would be a huge win for St. Mary's. Newhall in foul territory, has room, makes the play. Good job by Shea Newhall. St. Mary's with a win over a Division I team would jump up. They're number 3. They could jump up to 2 or maybe 1. Christian McCarthy bounced to second, reached on an error, and he was the one that was picked off by Doney. Good pitch on the inside corner, curveball. Way wide for a ball. High for a ball. Hit foul off the screen. And the count evens at 2. Down and in for a ball. We haven't had too many full counts. We got one now. Hit foul towards third base. Payoff pitch again. Hit to short. Bobbled. And they throw it away. Third error for St. Mary's. Doney had retired 6 in a row before that error. And there were 2 errors previously to that. Doney makes the play. Almost looked like he could catch it on the fly. The sacrifice by Rosa. So the Prep has a runner at second for Jake DiFilippo. Singled, reached on an error. And now the Doneys want to get together. And it is cold here. It was decent when we started, and it's got extremely cold since then. Pop foul out of play. Swing and a miss. He chased the curveball. It was up and away. 0-2. Doney was walking off. He thought he had it. Thought he caught the corner. Didn't miss by much. Way wide for a ball. And we got our first deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. So he can't share himself. The error doesn't hurt. Seven strikeouts for Doney. Bottom three in the order for St. Mary's as we start the bottom of the sixth inning. Hurley has been tough, giving up only one base hit, and he picked that runner off at first. Doney has been tough. He's given up 4 base hits, but the walk and the hit batsman starting the ball game hurt him. And the walk scored the run. That's the difference in the game. Nine base runners for the Prep. 4 hits, a walk, a hit batsman, 3 errors. 9, one of them was picked off. Doney has been tough. 7 big strikeouts. Shea Newhall, Maxwell Parrott, Josh Doney will be the hitters. Newhall grounded out second to first. Dropped down and away for a ball. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. Shows that changeup, and you think about it. Good pitch for a strike. Quickly 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Fifth strikeout for Hurley.
Pitching for St. Mary's number 11, Matt Lewis.
Matt Lewis will pinch hit. So it's the senior, Lewis, hitting for the freshman, Maxwell Parrott, who struck out swinging. On the corner for a strike. Chased that pitch, swung right through it, 0-2. And he gets him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Josh Doney fouled out in foul territory to the pop-up in foul territory to the third baseman, Cam LaGrassa. Hit foul to the backstop. Up and away for a ball. Curveball dropped high and inside, ducked under it. Wide for a ball. First time he's been behind in the count. in the game. Drops it in for a strike, and the count goes full. Hit to right field, going back. What a tremendous, I had to wait to see if he dropped the ball. He dropped his hat. Christian Rosa with an ESPN highlight play. Tony hit that a ton. It was going to be extra bases, probably a triple. And Rosa went back, picked it over his head. I had to wait because he dropped something, and I didn't know if it was the ball. He dropped his hat. What a tremendous play by the right fielder, taking extra bases and a chance for St. Mary's to tie the game up. Instead, it's a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts. St. Mary's down to their last 3 outs. 1-0 to Prep going into the 7th. Catcher Jack Groney singled and struck out swinging. Jake Peterson's going out to warm up in the bullpen. In for a strike. St. Mary's will have the top of the order in the 7th. Swing and a miss, chase the high fastball. Just missed outside. Good waste pitch. Trying to get Groney to chase. That one goes to the backstop, and it counts even at 2. Started the swing, held up. Everybody waiting to see if it was strike 3. It was inside, and it's ball 3. Yeah, that's ball 4. First walk given up by Doney, sends the leadoff hit, a walk to start the game. And that walk came around to score the 1 run. Gavin Gold was the walk to lead off the ball game, scored the 1 run. He struck out the last 2 times, once called, once swinging. Gets the bunt down. Nice stretch by Newhall at first base to pick that throw. So for the second inning in a row, they get a runner on and sacrifice him over to second. This time with 1 out. In the 6th inning, the sacrifice was the 2nd out. Cam LaGrasse got hit by a pitch. Last 2 times he struck out swinging. Swings and misses. That one went behind, actually hit him. I thought it went behind, went to the backstop. He actually hit him. Two-hit batsmen, and both of them are LaGrassa, as Derek Dana makes a trip out to the mound. Jake Peterson has been warming up. This was like the scenario in the first inning. A walk and a hit batsman. Shaheen, who's the hitter, came up and got a base hit and knocked in the run. A little different format. It was the first two hitters in the first inning that got on. This is a walk, a sacrifice, a hit batsman. Tony will stay in. Shaheen singled in a run, bounced to second base twice.
The shortstop, Will Shaheen.
Prep trying to get a little insurance, trying to add to a 1-0 lead. St. Mary's trying to keep it at 1. St. Mary's playing back, double play depth. Drop to second. Flip for 1, that's all they're going to get.
No man is designated hitter, Aiden Driscoll.
Aiden Driscoll, bounce to second. Bounce to the first baseman, to the pitcher covering. Bounce to second. So first and third, let's see what they do if the runner at first takes off. Prep has their first runner at third since the first inning. Good pitch on the corner for a strike. And that runner didn't really reach third. He scored from second base. Of course, he touched third coming around. Pickoff attempt. Diving back was Shaheen. So after Shaheen got the base hit, 3 straight times he hit it to Driscoll at second base. Pickoff again. Umpire just said something to the prep bench. I don't know if they were yelling whatever they were yelling from the bench. Told him to knock it off. Good curveball for a strike. 0-2. Lights have been on the entire game. It is dark, overcast, bitterly cold night. Runner at third base actually came off and fell down. He tried to get a lead off the third base bag and he slipped and fell. The 0-2 pitch, up and coming, hit foul to the screen, and we'll do it again. Tony stepped off. Took a long look at that one as it broke down and away. Didn't miss by much. Tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Driscoll couldn't knock it down. It's a base hit. Big 2-out hit. Aiden Driscoll hit it just off the glove of Jaden Driscoll. A big 2-out hit. Stretches the lead to 2-0. Driscoll gave it a great effort. Dove. Got a glove on it and couldn't get control of it. Hit in the air. Newhall's going to run out of real estate. It's up in the seats. Nick Limbo has struck out, popped to first, and popped to first. First was a little lazy pop up right to the bag. The other one was Newhall made a nice play going back out toward the outfield to chase it down. Missing up and away for a ball. So big 2-out hit. Hit in the air. Crawford, the shortstop, goes a few feet out in the outfield, makes the play. But a productive inning for the Prep. And for the second time in the game, a walk and a hit batsman sets up the run just as it did in the first inning. So mirror images. It's now 2-0 Prep as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning. So St. Mary's job becomes a little bit more difficult. And it's hard to believe. Mirror images. A walk followed by a hit batsman. Foul ball. In the first inning, a base hit by Shaheen scored the run. In the 7th inning, a walk, a sacrifice, a hit batsman, and then a base hit scored the run. So he's given up 2 walks, both walks have scored, and they've both been pushed along by the 2 hit batsmen. A walk and a hit batsman in the first, a walk and a hit batsman in the 7th. And that's the difference in the game. Missing inside for a ball. Devin Duval has struck out twice, one swinging, once called. Foul tip held onto by Groney. Hit foul to the screen. Down and in for a ball. Not an easy pitch to take with 2 strikes. Not an easy pitch to take with 2 strikes. That didn't miss by much. All of a sudden, it's 3-2. Prep fans moaning about those 2 calls. The payoff pitch up and coming. Hit in the air. Backing up the second baseman a few steps out in the outfield. McCarthy makes the play. One out. Jaden Driscoll popped to the catcher, grounded to short. In for a strike. Down and in for a ball. Down and in for a ball. Hit foul. Evens the count at 2. Two pitch up and coming. Hit to right field coming on. Rosa makes the play. Jared Payon is grounded to second and grounded to third. Pitch is high for a ball. Down and away for a ball. In for a strike. Hurley trying to finish up a masterpiece. Giving up one base hit, and he picked that runner off at first base. Swing and a miss. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Prep leading 2-0. So Deuce is all over the place. Hit to the third baseman. Pick at first. They make the play. Seven innings. Hurley faced only 3 hitters. He gave up 1 base hit and picked that 1 runner off. He only faced 21 hitters during the game. Struck out 6. Obviously didn't walk a batter. 1 base hit, an infield hit by Peterson, and he picked the runner running for Peterson off at first base. So he only faced 21 hitters, the bare minimum. And it was walk and a hit batsman that did the damage. Gold led the game off with a hit, or the walk, excuse me. LaGrassa got hit by a pitch. Shaheen got a base hit, made it 1-0. In the second inning, Prep had 2 base hits back-to-back with 1 out. Doney struck out the next 2 hitters. They got 2 on in the 4th inning. He struck out the next 2 hitters. They got a runner at second in the 6th inning. He struck out the next hitter. But then in the 7th, he walked the first batter. A sacrifice moved the runner to second. A hit batsman, another walk and hit batsman, followed by a 2-out single by Aiden Driscoll. That made it 2-0, and that was it. So he gave up 2 walks, 2 hit batsmen. The 2 walks scored. The 2 hit batsmen set up the 2 runs scored. He only gave up 5 hits, 7 strikeouts. He pitched tremendously. St. Mary's got the 1 hit, Peterson the infield hit, and the pinch runner was picked off at first. Doney had the only other chance to get a base hit. He hit a rocket to right field, and the right fielder, Christian Rosa, made the play of the week going back deep over his head and picking that shot that would have been at least a triple and would have put the tying run probably at third base. But Rosa made the play. Hurley was immense, giving up one hit, and the one hit he gave up, he picked them off. So he faced the minimum, 21 hitters. Doney was almost as perfect as well. But the two hiccups, 2 walks, 2 hit batsmen, extended innings, and it was Will Shaheen and Aiden Driscoll coming up with the big hits. Driscoll's was big with 2 outs. Shaheen was with nobody out. So 2-0, the Prep wins the game over St. Mary's. They go to 9-7. I don't know how much this will help them in the standings. They're number 12, but you don't get a lot of points for beating a Division III team. St. Mary's will get a lot of points if they could have won this one. St. Mary's, their 3-game winning streak goes by the boards. They'll drop to 14-3 and probably stay at their Division III ranking. They probably they'll get more points for losing to the Prep than they will for beating some of the teams they played during the season. So 2-0, the Prep. Hurley with a masterpiece, facing only 21 hitters in 7 innings, the bare minimum. 1 base hit, picking the runner off, shutting St. Mary's out. 2-0, the Prep wins it. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.